A day in my life as a PCM. Hi guys, so today we were taught how to use a fire extinguisher. Like at this point we are still gathering to see what they're about to teach us because they told us to come out. So as you can see, we've all gathered and that's the fire burning there. So what happened is that in the bucket they poured water and they poured fuel on top, so they now lighted it. As you can see, they're trying to demonstrate how you can extinguish fire. And before I head over to that, I will have to tell us what we are taught. You know I'm a good teacher, so I'm not going to miss any step. We have 4 types of fire extinguisher. We have the carbon dioxide, we have the water, we have the metal extinguisher, and we have the foam extinguisher. So whichever extinguisher that you're going to use is dependent on the type of fire that you want to pull off or that you want to quench. So it's not when you see any fire, just rush and go and carry extinguisher. You have to be sure that the extinguisher you are carrying is meant for that fire, so you will not end up hurting yourself. You know, fire can be hazardous. Guys, you can see that everybody is paying rapt attention to this particular class. Why not? Nobody wants fire accident, and we have to be safety cautious. Okay, so as I was telling us, the man here, he's trying to give us some lectures why you have to know all these steps, why you have to be sure of the particular extinguisher that you're going to be using. As you can see in the field there is 3 extinguishers that they're using to teach us this. And there's also a powder that they use, that's a dry powder that they use for the lectures. And here they go again, they want to demonstrate how you can quench fire using a fire extinguisher. Remember, I said the first thing to do is to understand the type of fire that you have. We have class A, we have class B, we have class C. So the type of the class or the particular class will help you know the extinguisher that you use. And guys, watch very well. You can see how he's holding that extinguisher. Don't be scared when you are using extinguisher. Just hold it tight. If you want to use your extinguisher, when you bring it out, there is a pin. You have to pull it out first. Pull the pin out first. Because if you don't pull it, there's no way that extinguisher is going to work. Like, you just be there like kind of wasting your time. So remember the first step, pull the pin from the extinguisher. Then the next thing, you have to aim the extinguisher nozzle on the hose low towards the base of the fire. When the man quenched the fire, you see that he did not start from the up. He started where? Down. So you have to start from the base of the fire. Then the next step is to squeeze the handle or the lever to discharge the extinguisher. Then the last step is to squeeze the nozzle back. Okay, this I mentioned is how you are going to use your fire extinguisher. Then look at what is happening right now. Just take a look. Take a look at what is happening. You know, this man have done this before, so he called us this core member to come and try what he did. Guys, you can see the guy was afraid, so the fire did not quench. Did you see what just happened now? You saw what happened now, right? He was scared of the fire, so the fire did not quench. That method is called grabbing. If you want to do that, another person wants to try it, you have to be very sure, like have strong mind. Just grab the fire, cover it entirely. See this one now, it worked once and the fire did what? Quench. Let's take for instance, you are having a fire outbreak in your house. Let's say your gas cylinder, the fire is not yet it's not yet much. There's something that you can use something to quench. Just get a material, use it, and not very dry material, please. Use it and hold the fire very well. You see that thing will quench. And at this point, you can see this core member was asked to come and demonstrate how to use the fire extinguisher. Guys, if you are watching closely, you will see that the first thing is to put the pin. Then when they are targeting the fire, you have to target it from the base. Remember, like they say, when you're trying to figure out something, your problem, start from the root. So the same goes with fire. You have to start from the roots. So I believe that after watching this video, you should be able to know how to handle your fire extinguisher. You will be able to know how to handle your fire. Please remember safety first, precaution first. Take precautionary measures. Anyone that you want to do, first of all, identify the type of fire, because fire extinguisher cannot quench all fire. So guys, I'm not going to end this lecture today without mentioning the foam extinguisher. This one we mostly use it at home. That's pouring detergent inside water and then using it to quench fire. It is important that you know that before you can use your detergent or your foamy water to quench a fire, you have to activate it. What do I mean by activating? That means when you pour the detergent inside your water, use your hand to foam it very well. Make sure there are lots of bubbles, because it is the bubbles that will quench the fire. The bubbles will stop air from entering, and when there is no air, fire will quench. So anytime you want to use your foam at home to quench any fire, don't just put detergent inside water and pour it on the fire. It will not work. You have to do what? Use your hand and foam the water very well. Like, you need lots and lots of foam to do that. That's the use of the foam extinguisher, and it's very effective on some types of fire. It's very effective. Then the other type of fire extinguisher that we have, you have the powder. That one is a chemical. You also pour it. You use that chemical to what? Quench fire. And guys, so you know that you can use sand to quench fire, but we'll get to that some other time. So I hope with this few points of mine, I am able to convince you they can quench fire at home.